Hello and welcome to Longship Gaming. Today we are playing Marvel Champions. It's going to be Angel versus the Brotherhood of BADOON. For some reason he's been given a spaceship, but Warren doesn't really need one because he has wings. I mean, maybe he can't fly around in space, but not a lot of this happens in space. Maybe the first stage. Either way, I went on to the Marvel Champions database and had a look for a relatively recent deck. Found one that's very highly rated. It's Protection. Haven't played Protection in a little while. I will, of course, credit the author and link to the deck in the description for the video. So this really just makes use of all those new aerial cards and aerial resources and boost to aerial and so on. So Cannonball sort of being pretty important. Most of the cards in this deck do have aerial. And other cards, of course, that play off of him changing forms, since he does have 3 forms. Hoping to avoid damage with aerial intervention, ever vigilant to get ready, perseverance to be tough when we change our form, which again is going to happen quite frequently. Soaring acrobatics, because of course you probably should always use that. Little boost to them. And as for when an aerial character control uses the basic power, exhaust soaring acrobatics, gets +1 to that power for that use. So +1 goes a long way over the course of a game. So we'll see how this turns out. We're of course playing on expert, so he starts on stage 2. And we'll be right back with Angel taking on the Brotherhood of BADOON. With a spaceship for some reason, which he probably doesn't need. Alright, we're back. We're shuffled up. We have our starting 6 hands. We have Natural Flight, Power of Flight, Psylocke, Snow Guard, Adaptive Plumage, and Razor Dive. Huh. Well, Natural Flight we're not going to need. Snow Guard's really good for taking hits, but so expensive. Really way too early. Although she could do aerial. Ah, man, she's so pricey. There might be a way to confuse him right away. And so we need Genius and 2 Strength. So 2 Strength. And no. Oh, well, Milano. 2 Strength and a Genius. And then Adaptive Plumage might be good. And then something else. Okay. This way we can get rid of Drang's spear. Allowing us to get some work in with Adaptive Plumage. Yeah, so I'm going to swap out Natural Flight and Snow Guard for something else. Aerial Intervention and Cannonball. Okay. Now we got to rethink this again. So first things first. Milano plus, no. Oh no, Psylocke and Razor Dive, yeah, that's right, okay. So that'll be the resources we need to discard Drang's Spear. And part of me thinks maybe we'll hold on to adaptive plumage for a future turn. Because right now we're going to get some good work out of... Oh, no, we're not. This is going to be too expensive. And we could give ourselves a turn where he doesn't attack us. But it accelerates the main scheme, which is the thing we don't want either. It's kind of a, we're in a weird spot. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to flip to Archangel. And we'll deal with the threat the next turn. But I think we're going to keep Cannonball. So we're going to Adaptive Plumage. It's going to do 4, 7, and he's going to get stunned. And hang on to Mr. Cannonball. And then do 2 attack on top of that, so he's down to 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cannonball, Adaptive Plumage again. Night Nurse, Perseverance, and Genius. Huh. Okay. So threat's going to go on. It's going to power up. He tries to attack, but he can't because he's stunned. Counter card. It's a BADOON Grunt. And we get, because there's no other minion in play, villain and each minion engage attacks. So yeah, we're just going to have to take it. 3, 4, 6. Okay. So here's where we definitely need Cannonball. We are going to do this. Do we have enough aerial in our hands? No, but the grunt is going to have to go. We can stun him again and take out the grunt, but we need to have some time to be able to heal. So we're going to flip to Angel. We're going to play out I think we're going to get Tough. No, we should say, we just should have saved that. So we can such a hard choice here. Because we're just going to get wrecked by the grunt. Okay. We're going to play out Cannonball. We're going to draw a card. So Perseverance and Adaptive Plumage. So Sam will take one and take out the Grunt, which is a problem. Then we can thwart. Okay, so at least we still have Adaptive Plumage. Don't really need Perseverance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Avian Anatomy, Aerial Agility, Strength, Warpath, and Adaptive Plumage. Okay. That goes on. 2 threat goes on. He's going to attack for 3. We'll just take it. Blows the tough off. The counter card is a Sentry, who has Retaliate 1. Okay. But can't scheme very well, so that's fine. Okay. How many aerial cards do we have in hand? 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. So, he's going to do some work by doing some thwarting. We're going to use Avian Anatomy. No, we definitely need to heal because we're not in the best of shape. Like a Sentry I'm not too worried about. Scheme of 1 is, in the grand scheme of things, nothing. So, Adaptive Plumage, using Avian Anatomy and that. So we're going to move the threat. We're going to confuse Drang. But Adaptive Plumage comes back to our hand because of an event after using Avian Anatomy. We could now flip back up to Archangel. Oh, we probably should have had more because of the acceleration from before, but I think we got rid of all of it with Adaptive Plumage, so I think we're okay with that. Deal damage too, but it's not an attack, so Retaliate won't go off. So here's how we do it. Milano plus these 2 for Adaptive Plumage again is going to do 4 to Drang, putting him down to 1. But we're going to divert the 3 damage from spending that against the sentry, but because it's not attack, we won't take retaliate damage. He is stunned again. And then we can hit the sentry to take him out. Still don't really have anything built up, which is a bit of a problem. But we've got him rocked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ever Vigilant, Team Building, Power of Flight, Aerial Intervention, and Avian Anatomy. Okay. So 2 goes on. 1 goes on here. He's stunned. Encounter card. It's another sentry. Oh, okay. So. We could flip Drang here. But then we could get flooded with dummies. It's 18 hit points. Ever Vigilant would be really good. We need to get work out of Sam. We're going to take damage from the BADOON ship, so we are going to have to flip down. Should be 3 on here. So we may not be able to deal with him yet. But we can do some damage to Drang. Okay. So here's what's going to happen first. We're going to hit Drang for 2, which is going to cause him to flip. So he goes to 18. He's still confused, luckily. Discard the top 4 cards in the encounter deck. Each time minion is discarded, put it into play. Okay. Nope. Nope. Yep. No. Okay, so 1, that we can live with 1. It's not ideal, but it's not awful. Okay. We're going to do 2 to the grunt. Then we're going to play Ever Vigilant using Avian Anatomy to ready and take 2 off the main scheme. And because we played an aerial event, we are going to do 2 damage without suffering the retaliate against the BADOON sentry. We get Ever Vigilant back to our hand. we're going to play it again. Oh, we're going to... Feels like overkill. But, yeah. We're going to hit him. We're going to take one in retaliation. He's got one left. But we're going to play Ever Vigilant again. So we're going to ready, get threat off of here. That's going to do 2 damage to the sentry. Then we're going to flip down, heals 1 automatically, heal up to 9, because we know we're taking a blast here. We're going to get rid of aerial intervention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Soaring Acrobatics, Moira, Ever Vigilant, Natural Flight, Vivian, and Starhawk. Okay. So, 2 threat goes on. This is going to trigger, so we take 2. Counter card, Blindside. Okay, we're just going to exhaust the Milano. That's fine. Not as bad as it could be. All right. How much aerial? Okay, we got good. We have a lot of aerial. So that's what. Got to put the confused away. Okay. It's hard to think of what we're going to do here. We could go hard on damage. Moira gets us a card. Getting some friends out is good. Okay. We're going to flip to Archangel. We're not going to play out Moira. We are going to... We don't need to... Oh, we're going to hit for 2. Cannonball hit for 2. Probably should have put out Soaring Acrobatics first, but whatever. So Moira and Natural Flight to pay for Ever Vigilant. Stand back up. 2 comes off the scheme. And that will do. Oh yeah, we'll do, because that was a aerial event, we'll do 2 more. Just want to make sure of something here. It was only when he schemed. Yeah, so it's every time now Badoon ship goes off. So we're on a real clock. I don't think we can take those kind of hits, so I'm going to have to put out Starhawk. Starhawk can do 2. We're going to do 2. So hopefully we'll get lucky on this next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 goes on. Oh, 3 go on because we're accelerating. 1 goes on to here. He is going to attack. So we have Ever Vigilant, Razor Dive, Weapon X, Aerial Intervention, and Aerial Agility. Okay. Wow. I think we're okay. As long as we can get a Razor Dive off, I think we're fine. Okay. So we're going to use the Milano to pay for Aerial Agility. We are Archangel. We're going to get a tough card and retaliate 1, so it's going to... Well, let's do it in the proper sequence in case something happens. So he's attacking for 3. 4. So it's going to take the tough off. He's going to take a damage. It's going to charge up this. Encounter card. Exhaustion, Surge, and we exhaust our identity. Okay. Bombardment. So it just causes more charge up, but I don't think it's going to matter at this stage. Because now all we have to do is hit him for 7, and we already have Razor Dive in hand, and that's going to do 12. So, yeah, we don't really have to do anything else there. So, 6 damage for Razor Dive. Plus the 3. Oh, it doesn't do 12. It does 9. But it's still enough to take him out. So, wow, that was interesting. I thought for sure it was going to... we're going to have a really, really rough time with that. Because of the lack of any kind of setup. But we had no choice but to go extremely aggressive against him. And in the end, it turned out. I mean, I think MVP card was Ever Vigilant for sure. Just being able to ready over and over and over again like that. You know, doing it twice in one turn using Avian Anatomy was fantastic to be able to get that back to our hand. So, all right. Well, I can't really complain about that. So, excellent deck. Kudos to the designer. Didn't really work the way I thought it was going to, but it did in the end. We just had to go very, very aggro, very, very quickly. And we got lucky that he didn't just spring a whole bunch of baddies on us all at the same time. All right, so that's it. Archangel, or Angel, or, well, he's in Archangel form, so it's only appropriate. So takes out Drang. And until next time, happy gaming. Thank you so much for watching Longship Gaming. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It will really help the channel to grow and improve. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when more Longship Gaming content goes live. Until next time, happy gaming.